Welcome back into Newstower and the New York Examiner. Last week we completed Gravesend, all of it. We unfortunately failed the mafia. Let's see what the mayor has for us. He would like us to print crime and we will get money per crime story. Sounds great. The mob want us to do a lie. Now watch, if I accept this, I've lost the mayor, so you can only have one or the other. The offer will never appear again. Okay, so we can just leave it kind of in limbo. Now, our bottleneck last week was production. So we're going to get the day planner. We have some lawsuits building up, so let's grow towards the courthouse. Astoria also wants crime, and the mayor wants to print crime, so that works very well. Here's some mobsters showing up, I think. We're going to hit pause, because we now can do the day planner. Which, here it is. Now, I think we need to do a bit of reorganization. I think we could move all of the reporters upstairs. So I'm going to do a bit of reorganizing, try and create some good synergies with our staff, and move the production back downstairs. We'll get one more metal slug trolley, which will be between the third assembly and the third typesetting. Okay, so give me one moment. I'll get that all done and show you the results. Okay, here we go. Reorganized. Josephine is surplus to requirements. Her skills are not good. She only has one sport. Josephine, you're fired. Josephine has been replaced by Kirk Gonzalez here, who has the one sport and one crime and is much cheaper. But we have gone and hired an 8th reporter, Pam Towns here, to give us a bit more on the entertainment. Not that she's good at it, but we got some more society and we got some more economics. And she perfectly teams up with Jonathan here, who also has the same 3 skills. We then have another great combination, the new hire of Kirk, crime, politics and sport. He is teamed up with Jan Martin here, who has the same 3 interests as well. And so all these items are doing double time. Not quite perfect overlap with those 2. And then our star reporters, Elaine leading our crime desk alongside Reginald, who's also a very good society reporter. We then get the overlap on that society over into Josephine, the Josephine that got kept, who then is getting entertainment and sport overlap in with Jan, etc. So reorganized, hired next person, fired one, and we've also then reorganized all of the typesetting and assembly downstairs. They all have, except for one, there we go, an extra point of skill in you guys as well. Now if we look not at hiring but at our staff and look at production, lots of bonuses. So Roxanne is getting a bit tired, which isn't great. So let's look at Roxanne. Roxanne just needs the toilet. That's all the issue with Roxanne. Hungry, can't see. Well, we've improved the lighting situation upstairs. We've moved the toilet from down here up a floor. It's near a stairs. This just allowed to get all our reporters on one floor. Space for another 1, 2 if we could move the door, and all our production downstairs. So that is going to be perfection for us. So let's run the week. Fortunately, we're going to start with some trouble. There's our first news story. Crime. Well, it says it's a crime story. It will finish with a crime story. With a silver investigative. So I think that's worth pursuing. So this will be 3 as opposed to just 2. We want to run crime. There's no triumphant here. There's no sport. So we'll run this as a... So you are 5. I think we'll send Jonathan out on this with his 4. We want to prioritize crime. Let's run it on. There's our next story, which is crime. Perfect. We want to run down all these crime leads. So Reginald. No, yeah. Send Elaine, and we'll send Andre to do the politics part. We then have already running that one. So unfortunately we're taking some damage here. New crime story with a lie. So this is the one that the mafia wanted us to do. So let's get old Reggie running this down. No. Let's send Kirk. Can progress this crime story. Reginald can run this one. Politics story here. We're just going to have to wait. Some people to come back. 10 hours, 22 hours, 44 minutes. So Elaine will be back. Elaine's not particularly good. But Andre's about to hand in a story. Run time on. There's Andre. Andre can head to Washington. New crime story, which we're definitely going to have Elaine finish. So this is a chance of mobsters. More damage to our place. Oh, another one mobster. I think we need to maybe look at the security setup, and that would involve maybe losing one of these, sliding this across, and then trying to fit it in here. We look at the map. That would cost us 4, and I think that needs to be, it's either that or the lawyer's desk, which is 8, is our next purchase. More mobsters. We still haven't finished the damage from the last set. Crime progresses. The hen house. We now have another lead on this, so Kirk can progress this story. Politics in the capital. We'll wait for Andre to get back. Andre can progress this story. New society story. Reginald's our top society man. Reginald is getting a bit grumpy, mind. I would have thought comfort levels were good. A lot of green. Water cooler needs repairing. That's Jan's problem. Okay. Jonathan, run this up. Oh, I think we can do both parts of this already. Josephine, perfect. Last part here, Andre. 4th story. The new Pam, send her out here, and then Jan Martin run down this. And then a sports story. Everyone is busy, but Kirk is back. So only Elaine, our crack crime reporter, is back in base. One time on. Here's some people coming in. 3 people coming in. We have 3 assembly desks. 1 for everyone. Big entertainment story. 3rd Academy Awards. So you're the most skilled, and I think it is going to be worth you being one of the people that reports on this. I think we're going to send Elaine to do the ambassador hotel part. But if we look, Andre will take 18 hours on this, but Jan is going to be quicker. So we're looking at 18 hours. We've given up 3. There's Andre. Oh, we need to acquire this story. Okay. Well, it's a pretty weak story. We can that one. Yeah, Jan Martin's then available, and he'll take 15. So we didn't actually save any time by getting the better person to run that one down. Triumphant sports story. That is great for us because we want triumphants. And we'll send the new Kirk out on this. And we have another society story, which Reginald is our top man. Should be getting another story. There we go. Jonathan is then the next best. He's a pessimist. Lawsuit cost us $300. That's frustrating. But I think the lawyers actually cost more, so... the levy breaks, and we have a society. 5 points on you. So let's run time a little bit. Reginald can finish the story. Third Academy Awards, last part. We are going to wait for Jan Martin to get back to finish that story. Society, perfection. So that is the final story of the week. Kirk will run that one up. We have lots of stories produced. I'm going to put an emphasis on the crime. Let's let everyone run through. If we look at what's not done, this would have been the best, but that's a long way from being finished. Influence for this. How many hours are left? So we have to run. I'm going to prioritize this Detroit Windsor story, because I think we can get it in the paper. Run on time. How are we doing on paper? 248. Let's order some more paper. Zoom out. Restock. 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 And let's throw some in the toilet as well. All of our telegraphers are in a great place. Must print. Let's see if we got that last story in. We did get the Windsor story in. Perfect. So let's sort by what we have. Remembering the mayor wants crime, and we need crime, sports, and triumphants. So 4 tags with a silver, 4 tags with a silver, 4 tags with a silver. There are top stories. They could lead each page. There is... one of them is crime. So I think we can go with... Pretty Boy Floyd, sentenced to 12 years for robbery. Combining it with the warehouse blaze sparks economic woes. And then... this lie. Chicken thief leaves note farmer not amused, called sheriff, is a double synergy on silver, which is very nice. Next page, we need some sport. So this is our best sports story. It's not a sports story. So 2 non-finished sports stories. These are 2 finished sports stories. They both have dirt in them as well, so that would be a synergy. And then I think on the back page we want this. It's a pretty strong story. Let's have a look at our society. So this is a double tag match. And there is a 1-2 tag match. Silver story, so a 4 tag silver story, not leading, but... and then have we left any crime on the table? Doesn't look like it. There was that gruesome story we didn't get out last week. That cost us the mafia. So... society, politics, crime. Well, we're making money on crime. So we've printed every crime story we have finished. Yep. We then achieved sport and triumphant on the second page. I wonder whether there's a better combo. Well, we are getting a triple combo on dirt. But... is this a better story? No, it's the same. I don't have any sport on the back page. A lot of hopefulness on the back page after the defeat in dirt on the middle page. So we're leading with the Pretty Boy crime story, crime heavy front page. Sport in the middle. Democrats with a politics story leading it. Democrats surge ahead. Governor's loss. High, further solidifying Dems' power. Dog steals finish cheers as Coxswain loses cap. Farm dog dives in. So Coxswain is rowing. That's the person who guides the boat. Cheers them on. Yankee hire new manager. I wish him the best of luck. Former Yankee Bob Sharkey. It's a dirt story suggesting that maybe there's something not great there. Detroit-Windsor Tunnel opens. The improved shipping times. Project business profits. That could have been our lead. Whitpen Bridge opens, so lots of infrastructure stories, and the Hoover forms new employment committee. We are, we're pages short. We are 50 pages short. So where's our toilet? Let's grab 50 pages from you. We have enough pages. Print a piece, 177. Gonna make 5k. Oh, something was a problem there. 177,000 record sales. Dirt has been shrewdly termed misplaced material. Hope sees the invisible, feels the intangible, achieves the impossible. Record sales, got the district. There was no influence for this agenda, so just the 2 points. 5,300 plus the 750 from the mayor. So that is 6,060. We've got Astoria. Get the influence, 3,000 subscribers. Mayor's happy with us. We get a point with the mayor. We lose a point with the mafia. That's fine, but we will push on the mafia, I think, now. We just needed to make sure we didn't get the mayor all the way to the bottom. And then our expenses are 1,660. So that is a tidy profit of 3,400, was it? 6,060, 6,000, 5,000, 4,400 profit this week. Very, very good. And we will leave our episode there. Big reorganization of the crew. I did it with looking at their skills, but we've improved our reporting team, we've improved our typesetting. You saw the results. We were able to get through all the stories this week and produce a huge number of them, despite having not one but 2 mobster interruptions. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.